Hello guys, it's Nobody the Lust here. Today I'm going to talk about the new content, Gaebolg, and just not a guide video. It's just I guess, a tip. Yeah, it's. I feel like the Gaebolg is not a content that needs a guide video because I believe no one will actually try to look for a guide to clear Gaebolg. It's just too easy. But yeah, let's get started. Um, so as you can see at the start, you get this little mini monster, like in any content does, like, well, the Legion raid, like, what's his name? Ispins and Meister don't have these little monsters, which is good actually, I love that. But even in the raid, you get these little monsters, so whatever. Anyway, so the first boss I got, okay, well, this content is just much easier if you do as a party. So this is just an example. Um, if you go into party, just apple and then ignore the gimmick and just kill it. Yeah, it's just super fast. But if you do it alone, it takes a while. So if you can, try to do it with a party. It's yeah, it's just much easier. By the way, if you noticed, to summon these monsters, you gotta go into the middle of the room and then pick up that ball, and you can hold on to that ball and just not summon the boss. So if you can, if you want, you can do that in the party, and your party member will be like, "What the hell? Where's the monster?" Well, yeah, it's not a bug. It's just one person's trolling. But anyways, um, as you can see, if you do alone, you have to do the gimmick. So he summons lots of balls around the map. You gotta go there, pick it up, and throw it at him. And you can see his neutralization gauge is going down. If you don't do the gimmick, your damage will be like pretty much nothing. So there's really no point of hitting him. Just gotta do the gimmick. His gimmicks are really simple. It's like, yeah, finding the safe zone and run into it. Oh, and try to pick up the ball before he does. When this gimmick happens, quickly go grab the balls and throw it at him to cancel his gimmick. Yeah, I don't think I need to explain this again, but yeah, go around the map, pick up the ball and throw at him. Very simple. And then you get to choose a random buff. Depends on the buff you choose, your run might be much easier. So read what it gives you and yeah, choose wisely. Then I met this shield lady. Um, yeah, she's much easier because I got the damage increase buff. She's much easier. Just damage her, dodge her attack, and whenever she summons a shield, no more attack it and dodge it. This one, you have to time it and jump. That's it. Or use a imba skill and dodge it. Yeah, and she summons the shield, you gotta destroy it. Then just quickly damage her. You can see the safe zone, stay in the safe zone. This one you gotta remember where the balls are going to drop. So find a safe zone and stay there. And you also get this electric girl. She's quite interesting. Uh, if you see the map, she summons these little balls, and you go near it, it changes color, and you can jump into it. Then when she does gimmicks like this, yeah, it can make a safe zone, and your party members can actually stay behind it and dodge the gimmick. And she does her gimmick, and I'm just going into her ball for no reason. Oh, oh, one tip actually. So you can see the little gauge on the underneath her HP bar. Yeah. So if you look at it, her energy thing is towards the dark. That means to avoid her gimmicks, you gotta choose the opposite color. So in this case, yeah, the white color balls. Then you can actually trap her inside the balls as well. That's quite fun. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much what you need to know about her. Just play with the balls. And again, I go into the balls for no reason. Because, well, I guess I'm a sailor, so I can do that. And then from now on, it's like pain. Like if you do as a solo, right? Everything else in this dungeon is just pain. It's just pain, man. It's just wasting time. Like just so much better if you do it as a party. Like what is this content? I mean, every content is like that. Like even Eastbins or Corridor, when they first came out, if you do it alone, oh my god, it was so painful. And then as the time goes by, everyone like gets to a certain point, and we don't need to do the content anymore. And then they decided to, oh yeah, let's lower the HP bar so you know people can clear it alone, blah blah. But Meister is still kinda new. Well, it's still new, and yeah, the HP is just too much. And yeah, they force you to do the gimmick pretty much. It's, and the gimmick in here is so much easier if you are in party. It takes a while if you do everything by yourself. So yeah, look at that. What is this, man? Like, well, you know what? I'm not even going to explain about the gimmick. You can see in the video. If you want to know about the gimmick, you can see. Like, it's so damn easy. Like, I figured it out in first day, like first try, like without actually reading a guide. By the way, yeah, this content I actually didn't read any guide. I just figured out on one day, the first try. Yeah. I think everyone would actually know by looking at it. If you need to know the gimmick, like, yeah, well, I don't think so. I think everyone can actually figure this out right away by themselves. And one thing I don't like is that these buttons are so sensitive. If you move a little bit, it just cancels, so you gotta find another button. Okay, that took a while. 3 minutes to clear this. And the buffs that I had to choose were actually really bad as well. That's why this run actually took a while. It's too much RNG. And Gaebolg, oh my god, Gaebolg, you have 3 phase. Why? Why you have a 3 phase, man? Gaebolg in the party, like if you have a shitty buff, it takes a while. So it's kind of fair, I guess. Like doing solo at the party. I mean, it still takes a while because the gimmick you have to do, like you do it by yourself, and it takes, of course, longer. But as you can see, it's much easier than the guide just now. It like, yeah, I can at least do some damage to it. In this pattern, there are 3 safe zones. You need to stay on top of that. In this pattern, he summons 3 mine. You need to direct his attack to the mine, and you can bounce it back to him. Okay, for the phase 3, one thing you need to know is that there are 4 maps to go through. Some of the gimmicks you need to actually stay behind the rocks to avoid the damage. Once you go around the map, you'll see those supporters. You need to stay on top of that, find its weakness, then go around the map, attack the bombs or missiles, and bounce it back to the Gaebolg. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for Gaebolg. It's if you solo it takes a while, so it's better to do the party. One good tip I'll give you. Some people might wonder how to upgrade this insignia. Like, what's the most optimum way to upgrade the insignia? In do I upgrade insignia all the way to the epic, or do I just reinforce it? Well, the answer is you upgrade insignia and upgrade the gem at the same time. As you can see, the damage value you get, um, it's much higher that way. Like much less resource to use, and much more damage value you get. And I'm just going to show you the difference So I just buy the amount that I need, and I'll just upgrade the insignia to next level. That's quite a lot of damage increase right there. And then now I can also upgrade the gems as well. And if I upgrade that, yeah, if I upgrade the gems, it will be one each for takes about 20 energy core, and the reinforcing is like not much actually. Yeah, not much damage value I get. And I might as well just reinforce some of my insignia just to show you how much damage increase I get. As you can see, it takes quite a lot of energy core and not much damage value increase I get. And some stage, I think it was 5, yeah, 5 and onwards. No, it was actually 4. From 4 and onwards, there is a chance to fail as well. So I say reinforce the insignia at last after upgrading your gems as well. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you again. Bye.